These are examples of two televisual portals. There's not very much difference in them visually. One has a force of another. These are some better examples. It shows three interfaces: the cloaking interface, the holodeck light interface, and the secondary light holodeck interface used for telepresence. This shows the graveyard in the holodeck, and this shows the ocean in the holodeck. This one. This is the cloaking light interface, the holodeck light interface, and secondary light holodeck interface. And this is where it comes from. One of my inspirations was Lindar's principle: wherever space disappears, it must reappear somewhere else. Well, you can imagine, wherever space disappears, it must reappear somewhere else. But as for the telepresence, the three interface cloaked telepresence, consider them portals. Each one feeds back on each other. The holodeck of Bob shines his image through negatively, transmitted over to Alice's, which brings her image and shines it through negatively, which brings that over to Bob's, which shines both of theirs through negatively and brings it over to Alice. Well, the point of all this is that my numerical holodeck interface and my numerical cloaking light interface, in this sense, does overlap each other. They overlap each other in the train of interfaces that become a numerical holodeck, one with physical substance and one with just purely light. A cloaking and a holodeck in one, a cloaking interface and a holodeck in one, where the physical objects become light, become physical again. They drape over each other. So you can imagine the body of the person or object draping over the actual body when it comes back to their original holodeck with the other person's virtual self inside their holodeck. That's the only way they can interact with each other truthfully, faithfully to three-dimensional reality is in telepresence. Two people can inhabit the same holodeck and still experience a true reality, three-dimensional reality. They have to be in telepresence. So in this sense, the numerical holodeck interface and the numerical cloaking interface interlap in a train of sequences that goes from physical holodeck to non-physical light-only cloaking interface, or a secondary holodeck interface. So at least this works out with the televisual. These matrices, equivalents, analogies, works with the televisual. Bob's holodeck and Alice's holodeck in these three sphere portals. Well, thanks a lot.